My friends over at Sveaverken sent me a message. They said, Matt, you've been trying the tractor equipment out. Let us send you a garden robot to try out. As you know, we've been trying their tractor GPS equipment out, and yeah, it's been a brilliant bit of kit. All of it has been really good. So when they said to me I could try one of these, I jumped at the opportunity because I just know it's going to be brilliant. This is the Blix Robo lawnmower. Diane usually goes out with a ride-on mower across the lawns. I'll show you the lawns in a minute that I'm hoping to get it to go around. She usually goes out with a diesel-powered ride-on mower, and yeah, we're we'll see if we can just alleviate some of that for her, and the robot will do it by itself. So we're going to get it unboxed, see what's in there, we'll get it charging up, and then we will hopefully set it up and get it going. So quite excited for this one, I'm not going to lie. That comes above it. Okay. God. Look at that. Wicked, right. Okay. Right, so yeah, always fun unboxing stuff. Anyway, that's what's included in the box. That's the mower, obviously. God, that looks like a hell of a bit of kit. This is where it charges up, these prongs here, so it drives itself onto the two electrical prongs there for charging up. It takes about 2 hours to charge up, and it should run for about 4 hours then. Yes, so we're going to get this thing, we're going to install this plate. This has to be done on some level ground with, you know, just basically level ground, non-obscuring positions like trees overhanging it or anything like that. Can't just shove it in the shrubbery and hope it goes back home. So we'll get that set up. We've got some accessories here. These are spiky wheels for those days, you know, if you can climb up quite steep hills up to 33 degrees. It's quite a steep incline, and yes, and if it's struggling with traction, you can put these little wheels on the outer edges, and it just gives it a little bit better traction when it's going up the banks and stuff. I don't think we'll need those for now. I'll tell you how it works. It's yeah, you've got one camera up here, and then you've got a LiDAR sensor here, which is basically, it's like 3D vision for the robot. So it's pointing out lasers in all directions, and it can see, it makes itself a map. So, and interestingly, every time it goes round your garden, it picks up even more detail. So the more and more it mows, the more and more it knows its surroundings, and yeah, very, very impressive. And there's a little camera up here as well. I'm not sure what that one does. And then there's obviously some sensors up in the top there for positioning as well. So it works. Yeah, you need like got two options. I think you can put a SIM card in there in the top here. It only uses very small amounts of data, so you don't need nothing. You don't need like an expensive SIM card in there. The cheapest one you can find, and it will work without Wi-Fi then. And if it goes out of its boundaries or anything like that, it just pings it to your phone. Comes with some pegs, and let's just see what's in these little boxes here. Got some screws. We've got a spare set of blades. That's handy. We've got some peg screws for the base. Keep the base screwed into the ground. We've got some spare bits and pieces here. I'm guessing those might be for the spiky wheels. Oh, we've got a tool. Nice. Oh, right, sweet. We've got some tools for getting it all started. Yeah, look at that. That's handy, isn't it? But yeah. What else have we got? Power brick, I imagine. That's a power brick. That bit, the brick itself is non. You know, you've got to keep that waterproof if you're installing it outside. The plug will be fine. It's just the power brick itself. We've got an extension cord. That's very handy. So even, yeah, that's quite a long cable as well. That's very good. And what else have we got here? That's the plug for the brick, and not sure where those are. What's that for? We'll have to read the instructions on that one. Right, very handy stuff. You should have everything you need there. Let's have a little look. That thing there looks lovely, doesn't it? Anyway, right, it's all set up underneath, look. Completely washable, you can wash it off with a hose. So once a week you literally just pull it up to the hose pipe, give it a swirl round, and yeah, even though it's got a battery in there, it's all waterproof and ready to go. So, oh man, I can't wait to get this thing going. Cool. This is all to make Keith and Di's life a little bit easier. They're of the older generation. They don't need to be working themselves to death at their age. So honestly, I think it's going to be a lovely little thing for them. This area here is one of the areas. It's outside the front of the farmhouse here. So we're hoping to get this area done. And yes, even though the lawns aren't connected, you can create little pathways across the lawns. This area is a bit more complicated. They've got overhanging trees and stuff. We'll not have to trim some of these trees up. But and there's a pond in there as well. We're hoping to cover this area. There's a little bit of some slight banks there, but the main area is the front of the house, which is here. And yeah, so, you know, some odd shaped areas. There's some trees and stuff to try and confuse it, but we're going to hopefully cover this whole area here as well. And eventually I'd like it to cover all three areas, and we've just got to bear in mind that the robot might be wandering about across the road there. But some fruit trees here. We're going to have to clear up the debris on the floor, any branches and stuff like that, and we're going to set it up actually, because there's a power point very close by. Nice level place here, out of view as well, so it doesn't catch people's eyes driving by. So yeah, we're going to set her up here. Pull down the bloody rubber prongs off. It goes off its track. If it goes anywhere off its thing, it tells you.
Oh, does it?
And it tells you where it is.
Oh, right.
Right. What should have been a 2-minute job. Oh my god. We're currently experiencing a drought here in the UK. We don't ever get droughts, but we've got one this year. I've just had to drill the soil to screw the pegs in to hold the platform down. Anyway, that's its home. That's the mower charging up. They've got little pegs that just hold everything down. It wants to be, they tell you to set it up in the shade, but literally every corner of the house has got sunlight on it, so it's literally, that's about as good as it gets. So we'll let it charge up, and then we'll go through the app, connect it all up, connect it to the Wi-Fi, and we'll get it going. We'll need to have a scan around. Yeah, it's annoying because it's late summer here, although the grass still grows all the way through to September, but the fruit starts falling now, so we're going to have to monitor that because the little blades underneath, although they retract if they hit anything, yeah, they will get caught up on bits of pieces of fruit, and that ideally it wants to be level. Yeah, the other thing it does is as it's going up and down, the bed of the mower will adjust for the angle of the mower, so yeah, you always get the same level cut everywhere. Anyway, we're going to let it charge up. This might not be its end of, you know, it might not be its home forever, but we're going to see how it goes here. We've got a load of mouldy fruit over here with a load of bees and stuff on it. Eventually the mower will go around all this bit, but at the moment we're not going to upset the wasps and the bees. They'll be a bit angry if we start trying to pick their food away, so we'll cut ourselves a line around here. I'll show you how it all goes. We're going to let it charge up. It takes 2 hours to charge. We'll let it charge up, then we'll come back, and hopefully it hasn't wandered off. I think I've got it set right. It says it's charging. So That'll do. Right. Mower's been on charge. It's charged up, ready to go. It's stopped flashing, so I think it's ready to go. Anyway, next thing you need to do, we go to our Sveamo app. And once we're on the Sveamo app, we can choose our mower. So the Blix mower. And then, right, it's going to take us through the setup procedure. We've just done that. We've set the little house for it up and plugged it all in. I'm going to reroute the wires and make it all look nice and tidy afterwards. But we'll try and get this thing going here. We've set up the charging station. Set up charging station. Set, and the green light blinks. Set up complete. Yes, so we're ready to go. Online, Wi-Fi or SIM card. So it works. Yes, we were just sort of saying we might need to install some wireless hotspots around the outside of the house here. We will try and get it to work in front of the house. It should work, you know, I think it should be close enough. But what we might have to do to get to some of the other lawns is put some hotspots on the other side of the house, just so it pings the signal out there. You can put a SIM card in there, but the cheapest SIM cards are quite expensive in my eyes. I think by the time you've put a SIM card in there, it's cheaper to install a hotspot on the outside of your house and save yourself some money that way. We've got some fruit trees here, not this one, but what we're going to do is, because some of these trees are going to start dropping fruit soon and it's going to be a constant problem, is what we will do is around these trees is we'll just create some no-go areas around the trees. Once the trees have stopped fruiting, we'll remove the areas and then the little mower can go in and out of the trees as it pleases then. So I think that's an easier solution, because there are, yes, there's little critters on these fruits already. Now I don't really fancy getting stung removing all them. We will create a boundary around the whole lot and then we'll just circle these areas, tell the mower not to go in there. Press the mower's power button to turn it on. Keep your phone within 3 meters or 10 feet of the mower. Next. Right, it's picked up our mower. Connect. We're going to use Wi-Fi. Oh, we're done. There we go. Yes. Manage mower. Right, let's do this. Let's go and map the lawn, eh? Let's get it going. We can do the fine settings later on. Oh, here we go. Right, I might have to have multiple goes at this because it's the first time doing it, so we'll see. Quiet. You're going to draw a boundary around where you want it to mow, and then we'll set it some limits where we want it to avoid certain areas, like the trees here where it's dropping fruit and whatnot. We're now going to tell it where we don't really want it to mow, so we're going to choose our trees and we're just going to drive basically around the tree where we don't want it to mow, and during this time we'll manually mow these areas. Map no-go zone. Okay, yep. And what we're doing is just going around where the fruit's most likely to drop. So we'll have this area as a no-go zone. And this is only temporary. We'll remove these the moment the trees have stopped fruiting. Complete fruit tree. And we want to do some more. We will probably just map this one area in one big loop. Start our mapping here. Oh, I see. You drive to the little dot. I got you. Fruit. And right, that should do it for this area. So, complete and recharge. Right, tap on the work zones to set mower order. Okay, where's he off now then? That will be work zone 1. Oh, look at that. He's going to go and recharge. And then, fingers crossed, I need to just remove some of these shrubby bits. But some of these trees he should just be able to see and just go around by himself. His cameras will do that for him. So he's going to take himself, well, this will be the proof in the pudding whether he can get home all right. Look at that. That is very cool. Wow, look at that. And he's on. There we go. You can barely hear it going. It's unbelievable. I thought you'd hear it going spinning up like crazy. Oh, let's get to the no-go zone. Look, won't go around that. Oh wow, cool. That was actually very, very simple to set up.
The only snag I can see with it, and it's not a snag really, it would have been better if it had been green.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't have been so.
Yeah, it's not so. Yeah, he wants to be. Yeah, exactly that.
See what I mean?
Yeah, a different colour would have been nice, wouldn't it?
Well,
where is it?
in the
It's gone.
in the town, it wouldn't matter, I suppose.
No.
Oh, here it comes.
You can barely hear it.
No. No, that's a good idea not to go.
It's trimming very at a height so far, and then what we'll do is we'll take the height down.
I'll tell you what, that's about where I would have mowed it to, isn't it? You see, that's going to be a forever problem till they're gone. These apples.
Yes, that's what I thought. I thought, you know, we'll be picking them up every day otherwise, won't we?
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought if we could just go round it with a drive on one, can't we?
Absolutely.
But if he does most of it,
that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Well, it's not growing anyway at the minute.
No,
it's
no.
not going to be a problem, is it?
No.
That is amazing.
You can see all the little bits coming out the side, can't you?
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
And once he's done a pass, and then he comes out every other pass, you won't notice the grass ever growing. It will just be this level.
Yeah.
And you won't notice any clip-ins or anything like that.
I think that's a perfect level. That's good. I think that's perfect. I don't want it lower than that, because if you look at everybody else's lawns, they're all brown everywhere. It's only because they've made them too low.
Too low, yeah. The hardest part was getting the screws into the ground.
I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us. Please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. 'Cause you're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing. As I'm walking to your place, I'm shaking. I am picturing the worst in my mind. I cannot stand losing you. No, I will fight. 'Cause I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I almost know what I am thinking. 'Cause I believe in us, I won't give up on you, I will be holding on for life. 'Cause you're the best thing, best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing. 'Cause you're the best thing that I've ever had. Best thing, best thing. Best thing that I've ever had. Best thing, best thing.
I am so impressed with this little thing. You don't realise how good these little tools are. It's found its way around the trees, no problem. Didn't mark them in. It's literally just mowed itself way around there. It stayed out of the area with all the fruit drops, and it will come and do this area last. And I believe it will do the outside edge last as well. Anyway, we're going to come back and revisit this a little bit later, because I want to put some other areas in. I want to put the area across the drive there, and I want to put the area out the back there in and have it do that. What a little gem that is. It's one of them tools you don't realise you need until you've got it, and it's going to help Di and Keith no end. So yeah, they won't have to be sat on the mower for ages and ages mowing the lawns. It's not going to get rid of it completely, because there's little areas that we don't want the little mower to go into, and that'll still get mowed by the ride on, but it's going to do a vast bulk of it. And it's a machine. This mower, it's designed to come out every other day and just take the top off. Keep taking tiny bits off at a time. It is very, very, very impressive. I thought it would be. When they said they were sending me one, I was like, yeah, I just knew it was going to work the way they said. Straight away, what if someone picks it up and runs off with it? And the moment it leaves its areas, it pings you to your phone that the robot's been picked up or moved, or if it's stuck or anything like that, you get a notification on your phone that the mower needs help or the mower's left the area. So if it gets stolen, it records its location. So yeah, don't go picking up the mower. Don't go picking a mower up, that ain't yours, because it will tell the police where it is. So it should cover an acre a day, which is a quite large area. Di told me it's the size of a football field, so that's quite an area. I don't think we'll have trouble. I think it'll stay on top of what we got quite easily, actually. It's mowed this little area here. It's taken about an hour to do that, and it's only on 70% battery, so it's going to easily cover this area. Then it'll probably charge itself up, go to the next area, and you can record little paths, little paths to take. So instead of having it wander behind the cars, we're just going to have it cross over the road again, so that, if somebody's using the driveway, they can see the robot crossing. And it's really impressive. Even Di was very, very, she was like, oh, I don't know, do we need it? And even she said, what a lovely little thing. And you can see the finished result is absolutely lovely. It's perfect. We're in a bit of a drought here, so the grass isn't really on the move, but in the spring, when things are growing a lot faster, this mower will probably be out every day, and you can schedule all this schedule it into the app. We haven't done anything yet, I just wanted to see it working. You can set schedules up for days, you can tell it when to mow, what time to mow, how long to mow for. If you're away from home, you can actually tell it to stop mowing and go back to its hut, and it'll do that. If it rains, it's got a little sensor on the back. I'll show you actually. Got a little sensor on it. I can't believe the job it's done. It's absolutely beautiful. Future updates, they're in a future update they're going to program it so you can put little patterns in your lawn, so you can overlay a pattern like the Four Winds logo or something like that, or anything like that, any sort of pattern you want. But on the back of the mower there's a rain sensor. and that will detect when it's raining, and as soon as it starts raining it just sends itself back home and delays operations for however long you set it, and it will come back out and try again unless it's raining again, and then it will send itself home again. At the end of the week they say to give it a swill out with a hose so you can wash all round it. No worries about that. Setup was really easy. You just simply, all it needs is your email and a password. That is all you need to set it up. And the no-go zones were very simple to do as well. Just literally drive it around the area you don't want it to mow, and we'll do those manually until the fruit stops, and then we'll take the no-go areas out, and it will mow the lot then. So yeah, I couldn't be more impressed with it. Genuinely, I can see it's going to be a nice, useful tool here. I can't take my eyes off it. I might as well have mowed it myself. but yeah, it's so impressive, and every time it goes out in the lawn, it learns its surroundings. So it's constantly scanning the ground and where it should be, and yeah, just learning as it goes. So yeah, seriously impressive bit of kit. At the end of summer, when we're going to put it away, we'll come back and I'll tell you all the little things that we've learnt with it. I can see these being everywhere, these things. That's just unbelievably how easy that was set up. It's so quiet as well. That's the thing they don't tell you, is how quiet it is. I thought it was going to be, you know, usually lawnmowers quite intrusive, you know, noise wise, but it's so quiet. I'll let you hear it up close. That is literally how noisy it is. It is unbelievably quiet. You wouldn't know it was going. The guys at Sveaverken do all sorts of stuff. They do manure pushers, you know, for the guys that are scraping for the manure pits. They do robot pushers, feed pushers. They do they do brushes for cows. They do a lot of different stuff. So yeah, head over to Sveaverken's website. Make sure you check them out. They do 3 ranges of these mowers. They do, yeah, this is just your average garden's mower. They do a smaller one, and they do an industrial sized one as well called the Thor, and it's a big one. You know, it covers a bigger area, and yeah, you know, golf courses, stuff like that. You know, stay on top of those sort of areas. So yeah, really impressed. I don't know what else there is to say on it. Yeah, apart from thank you to Sveaverken for sending it over to us. Yeah, there will be another video coming, because I want to see how it deals with getting over the road and getting into the back garden there. And yeah, we're quite far away from our route of the base for the mower, and whether we need hotspots to send the signal further adrift, I don't know. We'll come back to that another day. But if you follow along on our channel, there'll be little updates along the way there. Make sure you're subscribed and look out for the updates. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Link to the kit will be in the description, and highly recommend. Thanks very much for watching. We'll catch you next time. Cheers.